Public is locking down, y'all. Do these three things now. Welcome to the foundation. We're here. We're good. I'm good. You're good. You're good. I'm sure you're good. You know, I want to talk about this, and I want to be real. I know a lot of y'all. I know pretty much all y'all really respect what I say first and foremost, and I'm going to tell you that I do not take that for granted. So the things that I'm going to say, I've thought out greatly, or the things that I'm doing myself, or these are things that I've heavily researched. I'm not just going to jump out here and say anything because that's ridiculous. This is what I've been talking about, man. A lot of y'all know that I've been talking about this for a while. I said it was coming. I didn't think it was going to happen for a while, and I said I thought we can go back, and I'm not over here, Lou, I told you so, Lou, I told you so, because I'm not really that type of person. But what it was is I said that we had like a year or 24 months or 3 years, a year to 3 years. I don't remember exactly what I said. And this was like last year, maybe a year and a half ago and stuff. Honestly, man, I didn't think it was going to come this quick. I really didn't. Y'all been listening to me. Y'all been listening to, the foundation. You've been checking out, reliable, sources or whatnot. Invest in your private education, and I applaud you for that. So, do these three things right now. I'm going to go with number one right now. I'm not even going to mess with y'all. Not even going to mess with y'all. Number one, stay calm. That's number one. I'm going to tell you off top what I really think, how this is going to ride out. As long as we all stay calm and we don't freak the F out, things are going to be mostly good. Don't be getting buck with the police. Don't look, and it's not because we trained or we house Negroes. No, listen, people are really dying, man. A lot of people are dying. And people are like, oh, it's the flu, it's the common flu. Man, look, I don't think so. And I do think this is an issue. I think it's a real issue, but I'm going to say something that's probably a little controversial right now. Especially right now. I'm going to say something probably a little controversial. I think it's been here, man. I think the dude refused the tests because they was like, here's some tests. And he was like, nah, we don't want the tests. We're going to have our own people do the tests. And people were like, oh, he refused the test. I think dude refused the tests because they didn't want the numbers to come out right away. I feel like this virus has been here probably since last year. December, November or something. Probably really controversial. You can be like, oh, this dude's on some conspiracy theory stuff. He watching YouTube videos. No, I'm not. Look, I got a mentor that I respect highly who prefers to remain anonymous. That, hit me up and he tells me stuff, but at the same time, like, he taught me how to look at this stuff and see what it is. And I'm completely for as far as I'm looking, there's nothing that I'm going to say that I don't truly 100% believe. So, with that being said, I feel like, if we stay cool, we don't start tripping, don't start fighting, looting, and all that stupid stuff, it won't escalate. Just chill. Follow the rules of the grocery stores because they're only letting certain people in. They got a line and stuff. Just chill. It's annoying for everyone. This ain't cool. We ain't really dealt. Some of us don't remember anything like this. Some of us remember 9/11. Some people even remember 1987. But this is something different. But I'm really thinking, I really believe that this virus has been here for a long time. Every day you wake up, there's going to be a new move. They're going to say something new. There's going to be a little, and they're going to do it slow. And people on some conspiracy trying to freak you out, they're going to be like, oh, it's totalitarianism, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that this will be as bad as it could be if we just stay calm. Number one, do these 3 things right now. Stay calm. Chill. We're all stressed. Chill. We can still go to the stores. Don't go in there like everybody else, panic buying, grabbing everything. We are nobles, and let them do that. Don't feed in. Do not accept the offer of contract of crazy, weird behavior. This is nothing more than an offer. But, if we stay calm, it's going to be cool, man. Now, I know a lot of y'all listen to the foundation, and a lot of y'all got gold and silver. And I know a lot of y'all are looking at the prices and stuff, and I'm telling you, this is number 1.1. So number 1 is stay calm. Number 1.1 is don't look at your accounts. Don't look at your 401k. Don't cash out. Don't even log in, fam. Don't even worry about it, right? Don't let it go. Let it go. Don't even do it. It's not going to help. There's nothing that you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. There is no money anyways. So just chill. Stay calm. But don't log into them accounts. Don't worry about your 401k. Don't worry about your retirement. That doesn't matter right now. And number 1.2, we gotta stay calm. We gotta don't worry about your 401ks and retirements. It's 1.1. 1.2. Slowly, if you can. Don't be crazy. Do the opposite of what they're saying. If you got cash in your checking accounts, get that shit out of there. Don't be crazy though. Leave money in there to pay bills if you got to pay bills and stuff. Some of us are still working. Most of us are still working because the service industry is highly needed. And then there's some parts of the service industry that are elective, and if you're a part of that, and they sent you home, we're good. Just, it's cool. They can't evict us. They can't foreclose on the properties. If your lights are on and your water still works when you turn the faucet on, and then you can go to a grocery store, even if you have to stand in line for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and get some food, we're good. We're good. There's been countries that have been through worse than this shit. Imagine walking out the street and, the school or the business or the gas station that you frequent is not there and it's in rubble. Like, there's different stuff going on. It could be a lot worse. I just think we need to stay calm. 1.3, go get some cash, man. You got debit cards, pull the cash out. My concern is the bail-in. If they're going to bail in funds, that's my concern. I don't want you to raise any red flags, and I don't want y'all to freak out. But I want y'all to go after the show. If y'all are on the phone, if y'all called in live, if you're driving, if you can, go to an ATM, pull out your limit. If you can, you should have you just want as much cash as you can get your hands on. As far as your precious metals, that's the same as the 401k and stuff. Don't even worry about it, man. Don't even think about it right now. Gold is holding its value much better than silver is right now. But that's your hedge. That's your insurance. That's the insurance. And as far as I'm concerned, the gold and silver that you're holding, the precious metals that you're holding, that's the insurance, that's the hedge against the 401ks, your IRAs, your retirements, whatever you lost. Some of us, we ain't got no 401k, we ain't got no IRA. What's that? You ain't even got it. So, so you ain't talking to me, fun. And I'm with that. I'm going to holler at you in a minute. But, I think the biggest issue that I'm coming across is people feeling like they're losing something. You ain't losing nothing. You ain't lost nothing. You ain't losing nothing. People are tripping on the people that they love and care about. It's not even that serious. People trampling other people. People trying to go get a whole bunch of food. Yeah, go get your supplies. But most of us have been working on the supplies already, so we ain't really freaking out. Because we tell the truth, we knew this was coming. I think the biggest thing is you want to get your hands on cash. I'm not saying they're gonna bail in. They're talking about sending money to people and stuff. If they send you money, they direct deposit it in your account, or they send you a check, cash that joint. Cash it. If it comes direct deposit, get it out. Like I said, if you got to pay bills, if you can, pay your rent, pay your mortgage, man. Don't use this as an excuse to not pay. You're just going to get yourself in a hole. This is going to be over. And when it's over, you don't want to have another bill. You don't want to be in debt some more. If you can't pay, cool. This is for you. When they say, you can't get evicted, you can't get foreclosed on, this is for you. But if you're still working, you're still getting that money, and a lot of us are still getting that money. That's the thing. A lot of people are still working. Some people aren't. Like whole industries, like a lot of people had to go, like restaurants, no servers, no waiters. Damn. So if you're a server or a waiter, I know Lyft drivers, Uber drivers, there's less people on the street, period. There's less people going places, period. So a lot of us are hurting and gonna be hurting. Okay, so if that's you, okay, so that's why the hood dance is going down. But if you got it, I think it's your responsibility to not put, stress and responsibility on your future self. So who knows what's going to happen? I know there's a lot of people talking about there's going to be, mortgage forgiveness and student loan forgiveness and all types of, good forgiveness. Maybe. I know a lot of people talk about this is the reset. This is the financial reset we've been talking about. The dollar's going to lose itself, and they'll get into the crypto. Fam, if you're into crypto and that your dance, do your dance. But y'all know me. I'm in the hands. Can I hold it? If I don't hold it, it's not mine. If I don't hold it, I don't own it. And in these times right now, I'm on a hold it, own it type stuff. And ain't nobody talking to me about no cryptos. I'm trying to hear that. I want no cryptos right now, fam. And, some people be like, yo, so you're missing out. You're silly. And you might even be stupid, with all due respect. And I'll be like, with all due respect, cool. You can't stand in line for 15 minutes to go in the grocery store and then accept crypto, fam. And if you can, show me. I want to learn. So, number one, stay calm. Hands down. We're nobles. Period. Stay calm. Number 1.2, don't be worried about your 401ks, your IRA. Don't worry about it, man. Don't even look at it. It's come on, man. Number 1.3, start getting your cash. You got cash in your checking account. Slowly, $250, $300. You know what I'm saying? Go to the bank and pull out $5, and then whatever you feel comfortable with. My concern is they may start, sending people home at the power plants and stuff. There may be a possibility for rolling blackouts. No power. And without power, you can't pay nothing online, fam. Without power, you can't swipe a credit card. Well, actually, you can swipe a credit card as much as you want. You can sit there and swipe. But without an internet connection, without power to the device, you're not going to execute or complete that transaction. No joke. I was at the co-op grocery store. Was it today or yesterday? Can't remember. It's kind of weird. And I swiped the credit card or whatever, trust credit card, and the dude chased me down. I got to the end of the aisles, and I was finna leave the store because they, they be charging for the bags and stuff, the paper bags and stuff. So I got the reusable bags, but they be charging for the paper bags nowadays. So I'd be like, use my reusable, but I use those paper bags for recycling. So I'll be like, no, I'm good. Here's my reusable. They don't charge me. And then I get down there and I grab a handful of bags from the last lane. whatever. I'm from the south side. Ain't no shame. And I thought he was trying to, stop me for grabbing these bags. And I was going to be like, man, whatever. I'll pay for these little bags, man. It's petty. But he was like, yo, it didn't. Your charge didn't go through. We've been having problems with our internet, and your charge didn't go through. Can you come back? But he gave me a receipt, and always get your receipt. Always get your receipt. He gave me a receipt, and I looked at the receipt, and it was confirmed. It went through, man. 100% confirmed. So you can log into your little credit card joint, and it was there as a pending charge. But had I not known, had I not been paying attention, had I been shook like, oh, he ain't tripping on the bags, he ain't finna embarrass me in front of everybody. Because ain't no shame. So I was paying attention, you know what I'm saying, logically. But like internet issues, connectivity issues, that's another reason why I ain't really into the crypto. But like, you need some cash, fam. You need cash. I would say 500 a G. 1,500, 2 Gs, whatever you can do, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And I ain't talking about no drug dealer cash, like stupid cash under your mattress or nothing like that. I'm just saying, man, get some cash. Get your hands on some cash. And hold on to your gold and silver. And, if you got money in your checking accounts, you got money in your savings accounts, so on and so forth, get some supplies. And every day, if you go into the store every day or every other day, get a little bit extra, but don't go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like them fools with the toilet paper, man, please. Don't embarrass the foundation. Please don't embarrass the foundation. So, number one is stay calm, and then 1.2.3. Number two, which is part of what I was already talking about, which is slowly get provisions. Slowly get provision. So like I said, more than likely your store is going to have a line. And they're only letting a certain amount of people in. And people are acting weird. So, I'm go and get what you need, but get a little extra, but not a whole bunch extra. You know what I mean? But I would say pasta is cheap. Get some bow tie pasta, some shell pasta, some spaghetti pasta, tomato sauce, sauce, red sauce, spaghetti sauce, the sauce. different sauces and stuff. That stuff lasts. Get you, a couple cans of tuna. Get you a couple cans of Spam. Why not? This isn't going to be long term. It's not going to be forever. But, I understand people trying to hoard. I get it. And it's really, it's really people want to feel safe. People want to feel safe. I understand that. I get that. But while we trying to feel safe, we got to be rational. And we got to be adults. So, slowly get your provisions. Do not panic buy. Excuse me. Don't panic buy. Toilet paper, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Man, look, the McDonald's, the Wendy's, the maybe the Arby's, the Burger King, all them spots is open. These fools over here tripping on the toilet paper, man. Man, look, I'm from the South Side, man. I'm going to go to the McDonald's. I'm going to get the cheapest French fries. I'm going to say, can I get extra napkins? At the window. She going to give me extra napkins. I'm going to say, can I get more extra napkins? Can I get all the napkins? I want all your napkins, all the ones that they delivered to you. She's either going to be annoyed and tell me to keep going, or she's going to laugh and give me some more napkins. I'm going to have a bag of fries with a whole bunch of napkins. I'm going to go to McDonald's. No, my bad. I'm going to go to Burger King. And I'm going to order a soda. They say anything else, I'm going to say extra napkins. And I'm going to go to the window. I'm going to give them some money. I might even give them an extra $1 or so. I'm like, yo, let me get extra napkins. And they're going to give me extra napkins. And I'm going to go to Wendy's. And I'm going to order a 5-piece chicken nugget. And I'm going to say, can I get extra napkins with barbecue sauce? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give them an extra $1 or something. And I'm going to say, yo, let me get them extra napkins. Let me get all your napkins, all of them. Because they ain't your napkins. You don't care. And they be like, show you right. You're going to take that extra $2 or something, say thank you. And you're going to give me all them napkins back there. And I'm going to go home. I'm going to have some fries. I'm going to have some chicken nuggets. And I'm going to have a Sprite. And I'm going to have all types of napkins. I'm going to have brown napkins and white napkins. And I ain't going to be tripping on no stupid toilet paper, man. I'm from the South Side. Calm down. Number three, what you should do now. They say, oh, these are the stocks that you should buy now. They're very cheap and they're a good buy. Man, bump all that. Bump all that, man. What you need to do, and if you can, buy some silver. Straight up. Buy some silver. If you can afford it, if you think that you are comfortable taking this money aside and buying something that you can't eat, silver, I don't think, it may go lower, but I don't think we'll ever see it this low. We're witnessing the largest transfer of wealth in the history of currencies, man. This is what we're living to. It's a wonderful time to be alive. It's an amazing time to be alive. Keep your head about you. Keep your head on straight. Excuse me. Holla at your friends. Holla at your neighbors. Because on the other side of this is going to be a lot of opportunities. And if you were smart, if you were listening to the foundation, if you were listening to those who were saying, yo, it's coming. Yo, it's coming. But, that number 3, it's not going to be for everyone. Not everyone's going to be like, yo, now's a good time to go buy something that I can't eat, that I can't drink. You know what I mean? This dude is an idiot. I can't believe he just said that. I might be a bumbling fool. A complete oomph. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. Excuse me. But I don't think so. If you can find someone who's selling silver, it's close to what the price is right now, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you can find someone who's selling silver, they are not going to sell it for what you can see on the price, man. Don't get mad. Don't get brolic. Don't think they're trying to play you. The premiums on this stuff went up, which means there's a spot price and then there's a premium on top of the spot price. The premium can mean demand and how much, they want to add due to production costs and labor costs and whatever. There's a premium on these stuffs. Premiums out the world. And then look, they talking about giving out this money. My name is Sot. I'm the host of the Foundation on High Frequency Radio Network, and I'm telling you, don't play around, man. If anybody's saying, oh, you private, don't take that money, man, whatever, look, they tripping. Now, some people may say, oh, if you take the money, you got to take a vaccine and all this other stuff. Look, man, just stay calm. Just stay calm. Now, can I guarantee that there ain't going to be no vaccine? No, they working on that joint right now. Can I guarantee it's not going to be a mandatory vaccine? No, I cannot. I can't guarantee they ain't going to try that. But I can guarantee none of us know how long it's going to last. None of us. And I guarantee people start running out of food, it's going to get stupid. And they know that, and that's why they're trying to give everybody money. So, whatever. Take the bread if you need the bread. If you don't need the bread, don't take the bread. But don't take the bread just based off of, oh, I'm private. The corporate jurisdiction, the Babylon mark of the beast. Fool, this is a virus, man. And it may be blown out of proportion. It may be not. It may be that they, suppressing stuff, and it's actually bigger than what it is. What does it matter? I go to the grocery store, there's a line outside. How does this affect us today? And how long is this going to affect us? I can tell you now, most people are chilling, and they chilling. But I bet you, let people start tripping and start looting and start stealing and all this stuff, and it's going to be a problem. And I'm not trying to be a part of that. And I know you're not trying to be a part of that. So when I say chill, I mean it. Just chill. There's really no reason to freak out. Do some push-ups or something. Get off the internet. These fools are sensation. Man, and there's little social media cats that I'll follow that I respect it and stuff. Man, these fools is tripping. You can see who people are when stuff hit the fan. Straight up. People show you their true colors. It gets real. It gets sometimes it gets ugly. But it is what it is, right? And maybe I'm tripping. But man, look. I ain't hungry. Are you hungry? I'm not dependent on the government to feed my family and government cheese and that government peanut butter. Y'all remember that government peanut butter? I remember that government peanut butter. I remember the government juice in a big in the big stupid soup can. It's like a tall soup can, tall big soup can, and they had the government juice in that joint. We had a can opener, the little can opener that did the little triangle hole on it. Nope, niggas didn't have that. So ingenious ways of getting them candles. Look, man, what I'm trying to say is maybe not you, but me. Been through way worse. Way worse. Way worse. And they gonna chill on us, mostly. They can't really do us like they did those European countries, Italy and stuff. And they trying to tell people what to do. And these fools in Florida on the beach and stuff, all together and stuff, in bikinis and stuff. All right, man, look. But what, they're young, man. You can't really blame them, I guess, can you? How serious did you take? When I was 19, man, look, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'll jump off the bridge, Joe. I'll be straight. Say I won't. Say I won't. Say I won't. I was one of them dudes. Say I won't. Stupid. Yeah, I would say get your hands on some silver. I would say, you're going to have to get in line at these grocery stores, yo. Start thinking different. Like, the rice is gone. It's stupid. Look, and I'm going to tell you, all the toilet paper gone. There's napkins right next to it. The whole napkin is full. All of them. They're all there. The paper towels is all there. All the toilet paper gone. People over there tripping. They're waiting for them to bring out a pallet of toilet paper. Them fools didn't even have to unwrap it for them. Them fools started unwrapping it and going in there and grabbing it from the women. I mean, look, it's sad when, it's good that it was able to be implemented, but it's sad that it must be implemented that we got to set aside an hour in the morning so that the seniors and the elderly can get in the store and not get run over and pushed out the way and stuff. Don't be a part of that, man. Don't do it. Act like an animal, they're going to treat you like an animal. So, I'm going to say the three things, man. Number one, stay calm. Number 1.2, don't look at your 401ks and IRAs. Don't do it. Don't do it yourself. Don't do that dance. Go in your living room and start shaking your shoulders, man. Do something else. Number 2, slowly get your provisions. Don't panic buy. Don't. Like I said, man, go get some napkins. I will go to these, because they got the drive-thrus open, man. They got the drive-thrus and the banks are still open. The ATMs is still working. If it's all good, just put the money back. Oh, yeah. Number 1, stay calm. Number 1.2, don't look at your 401ks and IRAs. Number 1.3, start pulling cash out your bank accounts. Don't do it. Don't be crazy, but you want some cash, fam. You want several $100s in cash. Get 20s, get 10s, get 5s if you can. Don't be suspicious. Just act natural. Act natural. They look at you funny, be like, yeah, I know a lot of places are closed. It's weird. I don't know a virus. Just say something random. I don't know. What do you need this for? I don't know. The virus. It's crazy. My grandmother's over there. She might. Oh, her sneakers. Whatever. Number 2, slowly get your provisions. Stand in the line. If you got you and the family, look, y'all gotta start coming together. Quit with all this ego stuff. We ain't, whatever, all the stunting. Your Louis Vuitton don't matter right now. Your Prada don't matter right now. Your Louis belt don't matter right now. None of that stuff matters right now, fam. Take turns getting in lines and stuff. Don't be stupid. Don't be touching surfaces. These people, this is the stuff my dad taught me. Don't be touching that railing. It's nasty. People nasty. They wipe their butt and they touch the railing. I didn't touch nothing when I was young, man. Wash your hands. I would take this seriously. Because people dying, man. So, work on your health. You know, we got colloidal silver. They got that oil of oregano. Get you some turmeric. Get you some bladderwhack. Get you some sea moss. Sea moss and bladderwhack is good for, you know, your lungs, man. Some vitamin C. If you smoke cigarettes, stop. Stop for a while. You can start when they start charging rent again. When they start charging mortgage, when they like, oh, your mortgage is due, and you can't get saved. Okay, man, I'm lighting the square. Give me a square. Give me a whole back. Give me a card. But if you smoke, man, stop. This is it's an influenza. It's a lung virus. It goes in your bronchial tubes at first. You be coughing. If you get rid of it, you're good. But if it goes in your lungs, deep in your lungs, it's all bad. And hopefully you can survive that. But you don't want none of this smoke, man. And all these fools talking about it's fake and stuff. Look, man, the Russians were hacking. Everybody's hacking. All these fools know how to do computers better than I do. There's agendas and stuff. You know, there's countries out here that will kill you if they had a chance because you're from America. There's people in India that call all day, every day. They set up call centers to scam people out of their social security number, to scam people out of gift cards, Amazon cards. Let's be serious. Let's be for real. It's not like niggas respect the hell out of niggas over here. Niggas is opulent. Niggas is frivolous. Niggas is straight frivolous with their bread. Countries that have less bread, have less money, and think Americans are stupid and they deserve what they get. So yeah, I'm sure there's people online overseas somewhere ain't got shit else to do, watching American movies and listening to American music and just angry and hateful and spiteful. And they over there, you know, doing some misinformation on the internet. Why not? Why not? There's a possibility that that's not happening. There's a possibility that that is happening. This dude, the president of the United States, are you listening to that? I hope you're not listening to that fool. I'm American. I ain't no U.S. citizen. Hope you ain't listening to that fool. That fool, he said one thing and he said something. And he said, you know, they all got to backtrack and say, look, man, look. Most of us, I feel like most of us be cool. We in the hood, man. It ain't that clean anyways, man. It's not like we get, you know, most of us, I feel like most of us got a pretty cool immune system. And then I saw some stuff. Oh, if you got melanin, then the virus won't get you. Nigga, what? That's not true. Oh, if you drink bleach, you can't get the virus. If you drink a whole bunch of water, it washes the virus out. Look, man. It's not cool. No, it's not cool. But we know it's out there. So it's, you know, just chill. If you feel like you're symptomatic, you got shortness of breath, you got aches, you got a little fever, your body achy, you feel short of breath and stuff, you might want to go in. You might not. Some people don't want to go in them hospitals. So that's why some people just keep their immune system in tip-top shape as best as they can every single day because they're not trying to go into them hospitals. But we can get into this conspiracy stuff and be like, oh, you know, blah, blah. Look, man, look. This is the foundation. So we gonna keep it close to the ground. We're gonna stay grounded. First, the three things you need to do: stay calm. Don't worry about those 401ks and IRAs. Do not worry about it. Slowly get your provisions. Don't panic buy. Pull some cash out. You got a debit card more than likely, and you can go to the drive-up teller and, you know, do a withdrawal or whatever. So I go do a withdrawal at the teller, and then I go to the ATM. Try not to touch surfaces. If you do, wash your hands. More than likely ain't going to be no sanitizer. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your mouth. Don't touch your nose. My grandma taught me this, man. My grandmama taught me this, man. Everything they saying, my grandmama taught me. So I feel like when they talking all that, I feel like they ain't really talking to us, but I guess some of us they talking to. Some of us they talking to. Overall, here's the deal. I truly feel like, most of us, we going to be good. Most of us going to be, vulnerable. You got pre-existing condition. You got heart disease. You got asthma. You got diabetes. You got lung cancer or something like that, man. Look, just don't play with this stuff. And if you know someone that got any pre-existing condition, stay away from them. If you're kicking it, you're doing your dance, you're healthy, stay away from them. It makes complete sense. You don't know how long this stuff stays alive, how long, the incubation period is. It's some new stuff. They don't know. They racing towards a vaccine. And I'm going to tell you this, man. This is a capitalistic society. I feel like if these fools did this on purpose, they would already have the vaccine ready so they can make that paper. So, but that's just me, man. I could be tripping. I could be like brainwashed by the system, and Babylon's got Sot, and he's an agent now, and they got him, and don't listen to him no more. And everybody tell Yusuf that Sot is the one who infiltrated high frequency. I mean, whatever, man. But hey, but I got people asking, yo, Sot, should I take that money? Should I get the money, man? If you need the money, get the money, man. Get the money, man. If there's a contract that comes along with it, read the contract. But they're going to do it through unemployment. So most of us is familiar with unemployment. So it's like, they slipped the mandatory vaccination stipulation in the unemployment contract. I don't know, man. If you think so, read it. But don't listen to these fools out here. If you need the bread, get the money. Stay calm, relax, we're good. I'm in my house, the lights are on, the water works. I took a hot shower earlier. I got salt and pepper. My pepper grinder works. I still work out. My dumbbells, they work. I can still mess with my weights. I mean, I got a little deck. Go look on my deck and stuff. These fools were stuck on a ship for like 2 months, man. So we at home, we chilling. We at home, we chilling. If you got gold, you got silver, yeah, man. What's going on? So it's called margin calls. So these fools will speculate that the market is going to continue to go up, blah, blah, blah. So if the market goes up, it's called like options, futures. If the market goes up, they get paid. But if it doesn't go up, they got to pay. But they ain't got the bread. They assuming the market's going to go up. Well, when the market goes down, they got to pay. Well, everything's losing money. And they're getting margin calls on all, most of these fools are all in the stock market, and they got bets on all of the stocks that they hold. Some of these fools got bets on stock they didn't got. So when this stuff drops and this stuff started going low and all this stuff started losing, you can't, even if you sold the stock, you still had to pay the margin call. So the only thing that was liquid is gold and silver. So what you're seeing is these fools is covering their bets by selling their gold and silver and selling treasuries. And if you're looking at the U.S. dollar index, the dollar is going up. The value of the dollar is going up. At least it was last time I looked at it, earlier today. That's the biggest reason why gold and silver is going down. Hold it. If you can, get some more. But don't put yourself in a position where you can't buy food until where you're like, because thinking about that old school stuff, thinking about that, taking it back to the streets. Because that's when we're gonna get in trouble. Because nobody did this. This isn't like a situation where this isn't racism. This isn't like they beat Rodney King or they shot Trayvon or it's not like this is happening to everybody. And I've already seen like people beating up on Asian people over here. But You need to stay calm. Don't look at your 401ks. Start pulling out some of that, some of that cash. Don't go crazy. Take turns getting in line and, go easy on each other, man. Especially your loved ones, the people that, are close to you. They tripping too. They going through the same thing. You ain't special. We all got to take care of each other. We got about a minute left in the broadcast. If you're online, call in 424-22-5250. I will stream longer because I'm pretty sure y'all want to holler. Y'all want to talk. I'm down to talk. You know what I'm saying? I know they burned up the show last week. I know this is stuff I ain't never seen nothing like this before, fam. Am I freaking out? No. But I am in awe. It's like, wow. It's like watching, and my man was like, Babylon is falling. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. These airlines, what has it been, like a couple of weeks? They want to bail out already. It's like $1 billion industry. We supposed to keep like, you guys are supposed to, an average individual can't even find $400 for an emergency. You're supposed to keep 3 months of an emergency fund. What about these corporations? Man, you're making billions of dollars and you can't. It's amazing, yo. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, for real. Did that really do what I think it did? Come on. One second. All right. I don't remember exactly. Oh, man. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, we got the right to be a little off kilter. Shit is weird. It's hella weird. We've never been through this. No one's been through this. But it's not an excuse to be all weird and freak out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're good. This is an amazing time. I look at it like this. The sky is falling. No matter what, the sky is falling. However you want to look at it. You can be one of two people. One person watches and is able to tell a story and is maybe even able to possibly benefit or protect themselves because they're paying attention. And the other type of person covers their eyes because they're scared because the sky is falling. Now, at this point, it's just stock markets and, there are people getting sick legitimately. There is not any type of system in place to be able to handle the influx of new patients in this current healthcare system. None. It doesn't exist. But I think this is a bunch of, obviously, what? I did not expect anything different. Did I expect that, okay, these the United States is going to be able to handle whatever? No, I did not expect that. No. One more time. Number one, stay calm. 1.2, Don't worry about them accounts and investments, man. 401ks, IRS, don't worry about it. 1.3, start pulling cash out, man. Don't go crazy. Don't be like, yo, I need 4,000 out tonight. But whatever you think that you're comfortable with, because, this could very well be 30 to 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, who knows? So whatever you're comfortable with, start pulling out some cash. Number 2, slowly get your provisions. Don't panic buy. Don't do it. If you have some credit cards, if you were able to get with Tehran when he was working, he's no longer offering his services. You have credit, you got some credit cards, now's the time. Not to go stupid, but you can definitely buy like $400, $500 worth of groceries on a credit card right now and pay the minimum payment. Oh, but you're paying interest. So what, my nigga? It's a pandemic. My nigga. Worst case scenario, can't pay the joint. Can't pay the joint. I've had bad credit before, fam. At least this time it was because of a damn pandemic. That way I can keep my cash. You know what I'm saying? And just do the credit cards. Now don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. I'm not giving you, oh yeah, Sot said, and just burn up the card. You know what I'm saying? No. But I ain't got no problem with that. I'd rather, plow. 400 on the card, on the credit card, still got the cash. I'm going to go to the store tomorrow, pull out some more cash. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? We might wake up tomorrow and they be like, you can't sue them for credit card debts, and they can do whatever they want. And, number 3, if you can, woo, get your hands on some silver, baby. But, yeah, man, I guess the main thing that I would say is do not panic. I'm sure your lights are on. I'm sure you can charge the phone. The internet still works. Most of these cable companies said that they're not going to be cutting service. So if you got internet, they ain't going to cut it off. If you don't got internet, you can't afford it, but you got like $30 or something, maybe you can get internet, and they won't cut it off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not encouraging y'all to jump into debt. I'm just saying like how, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad, especially if you got your health. Especially if your family members have their health. They're talking about this helicopter money. Look, we knew this was coming, right? We knew this was coming. The trustees knew this was coming. Trustees ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. Business as usual. Still doing the shows. Still doing the trainings. Still going, to the post office. Trustees need their manuals, long forms, and whatnot. So it is what it is. In the meantime, like those who want to get into trustee training, because of what's going on, and I know some people are gonna be like, "Yo, you trying to cash in on the pandemic?" No, I'm not, my nigga. I'm just saying. If you want to jump into trustee training right now, we'll jump back into the 55% off. 100%, 55% off. Does that make sense? 100%, 55%? No, okay. 55% off regardless of precious metals or fiat. Likely you're not going to be able to get your hands on too much precious metals right now. But if you want to jump into trustee training, you want a consultation, whatever, man, let's half off. Let's just do it. And we'll do it until, until further notice. But I don't know. This ain't no end of days. It's not, we good. I feel like people need to hear that we good. So I'm saying that we good. And not because I'm just saying it, it's because it's true. We good. And I'm really disappointed that whatever happened with the show last week happened. I did not have a backup, but I do have a backup for this show. So, like I said, whatever. Just probably won't be able to hear the callers if there's something happens to the original and we have to pull it back up. But yeah, man, I'm trying to holler at y'all, man. I'm trying to check in. I'm trying to see what's good. So y'all press 1. I mean, you could just say peace. I guess whatever. I know a lot of us are staying home. A lot of us are staying close to the crib. And if you want to say what's up, say what's up. If not, either way, just remain calm. We good. I would say just act natural, and just worry about the hygiene. And I think the biggest thing is I'm staying away from my dad. You know what I'm saying? My dad's in his 60s and shit. So I'm calling him. I'm hitting him up. And, if I have to give him anything or whatever, we've already worked it out to where I'm just going to leave it outside and let it sit there for a few hours or something and then tell him, or he can grab it in a couple hours or something like that. Because I'm not trying to get my dad sick, man. Like, straight up. I'd rather even if it's all good and it's super all good and I ain't got it and he ain't never going to get it, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm taking the real precautions because this could possibly be life-changing to the people around us. So, I'm erring on the side of caution. And, like, straight up, I'm doing stuff different. But there's other stuff that's the same. Exactly the same. So, you can do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. And I love my father. I love my parents and stuff. So, I'm going to, whatever. I even got, them respirator joints, too. I don't even think you can get them anymore, man. But I got straight up. I'll wear that joint in public. I'll wear it. I don't care. But yeah, man. I don't know. I can repeat it one more time. Stay calm. Stay calm. Don't look at your accounts. 401k and IRA. Pulling out some cash. Don't do a lot. Slowly get your provisions. Like people grabbing water and stuff. Like, a lot of people don't drink tap water. I don't care. Look, man, there's fluoride in the tap water. There's water in the tap water. How about that? Maybe you can get some jugs, save it. Keep it open. I don't know. But mostly, you want to get some provisions. Get your food, get your normal food. But grab a couple cans of tuna. Grab a couple cans of chicken. Couple cans of Spam, a bag or two of pasta, a jar of spaghetti sauce, some Alfredo sauce, a bag of rice if you can find some damn rice. Get your normal stuff, but get a couple of things extra every time you go, just in case. Get a couple of boxes of crackers if you can find some crackers. Get a little loaf of bread if you can find some bread, throw it in the freezer. A couple things of, peanut butter, a couple things of almond butter, some jelly, some jam, toothpaste. A lot of people tripping. A lot of people hoarding toilet paper, worried about their wrong end, I think. What about your mouth, son? You going to be brushing your teeth? What's good? Blah, blah, blah. I think it's real. I'm dead serious, though. And they got that. You got to, the space. 6 feet, like, you can have some flame breath. 6 feet ain't stopping that. Oh, baloney cannon breath. But yeah, some toothpaste. Grab some toothpaste. Grab a couple things of toothpaste. Coffee. I don't think people are thinking about that. You drink coffee, man. Grab some coffee. Better get some ground. Look, if it's all bad, all the coffee's gone for a couple weeks. You're gonna be happy that you grab some coffee. Be practical. Think about it. Practicalities. But while you're doing it, the whole time we're doing it, just act natural. Don't panic. Let them panic. The energy and that Don't be vibrating like that, especially with viruses running around. You better watch your vibration. You better watch your damn vibration. Go ahead. You know better, and you know better. So it'll hit you 8 times harder than it hit the person who doesn't know better. You better watch your vibration. 929-4056. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace, Brother Saltel. This is Sister Yvette.
Peace,
My
sister.
brother, I am so proud of you. You did the right thing tonight. So I'm going to talk to the communities. I'm going to talk to the people out here. Kings, queens, sisters, brothers, let me tell y'all something. It's real now. Now, the order that came down is by any means necessary. Whatever you all do, don't riot, don't go to the streets, don't do anything wrong. I'm so telling y'all. They
you don't want to be in jail right now.
No. That's not what they're going to do. They have live ammo. It's not going to be no jail for my kings and queens. Do not, under any circumstances, don't gather, don't protest. I'm not telling y'all to bow down and be suckers and punks, but I want y'all to understand. I said it a couple of weeks ago. If you can't control something, you will kill it. The order is to take you all down by any means necessary. Don't gather. Don't protest. If they say in, you are in. Now, if you all have been monitoring for the past week, most people have lost any place from $24,000 up to $1.5 million on their 401ks, their retirements. Don't look at none of your accounts. Don't look at your 401s. Don't look at your retirements. Don't worry about it. The wealth is transferring people. Now, they're going to send out these little checks. Let me tell you something about these little checks. That's our reparation money that they should have gave us. They playing. Okay, you want to give us 1,000, whatever? Okay. Why don't you let's get to the realness of this country. Where's our reparations for when you was using our babies as bait for the alligators, when you was hanging our men and women and our children off a tree? Let's get to the real facts at hand. That little 2,000 that you giving us, that's nothing. So you think you're going to buy the votes or buy the popularity back from the people? No, brother. The damage is irreversible. All y'all greedy folks that was raping and taking everything that you can from the poor, the hardworking classes, where we now went from low class, middle class, upper class, rich class, to the unmentionables, the wealth is transferring. All y'all greedy bastards that was at the top, that was taking everything from us, we don't die, we multiply. We are the original travelers. We are the original nomads. We are the originators for everything that was built in this country, around this world. We are the original people. The reparations are coming. Now, you trying to kill us, but it's catching all of y'all with your wickedness. See, some of us got caught up. It's not meant for some of us to get caught up. My thing is this, and people say, oh, I don't believe in God, I don't pray. You know what? He got your attention now. Keep playing. Get on your faces, ask for forgiveness, pray, do the right thing. All of y'all that was manipulating people, using people, and being vindictive and nasty to people, now you need your fellow brother and sister. Because when you can't get what you need in the grocery store, your same people that was living up the street, across the street, around the corner, whatever color, nationality, and creed, they're going to be the ones that help you out. By any means necessary means that if you all can't hear, they're going to put you down. You don't have to worry about the virus killing you. The bullets are. SEMA's coming in. The Navy's coming in. In New York City, They got 1,000 National Guards with New Rochelle in New England. New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut is on an 8 o'clock curfew. Brothers and sisters, pull your kids, your grandkids, your nieces and nephews. Young people, don't do it. Don't do it. The gun sales went up in the past week over 50%. Be careful. Because, see, they all mad. They not mad at themselves. They mad at us. Be passive. We've been passive. We've been praying. We know how to survive on little or nothing. Some of us have been homeless. If you lose your place, you got cardboard boxes, you got wooden sheds, you'll figure it out. Be careful. Wash your hands, your face. Don't pick your nose. Don't put anything by your mouth. Hot water, hot teas, hot drinks, nothing cold. We love cold water. That makes it stay in our throats, in our system. Let that cold stuff go. Get some NAC and AC, people. Get the NAC. Make sure you have plenty of green teas. Make sure you get the chicken broth. Make sure you have stuff in the can that has low sodium contacts. Why? Because you're going to get thirsty. Your blood pressures are going to spike. You don't want your sugar to spike. You don't want your blood pressure to spike. That helps the virus kill you off quicker. Be mindful. Clean yourself. If you've been in an area that you know people are sick, make sure you sanitize your clothes. When you come in your houses, don't walk around your whole house. Take your clothes off at the door, put them in bags, people. Take your shoes off, put them in bags. You sanitize your stuff after you wash and clean your hands and face. Be mindful, saints. Be mindful. My brothers and sisters, be mindful. They don't want you gathering in more than groups of 10. Be mindful. The order is by any means necessary. Don't do anything stupid. If the lights go out, you know to lock your doors. Don't go out and loot stores. They're going to kill you. Don't go out and rob nothing. Don't get baited. If you're going to take something, make sure it's some precious metals. That's not readily available to us in our neighborhoods. Don't go out. Don't take the bait. Don't be stupid, because they're going to get you. Make sure your kids are inside, your grandkids, your nieces and nephews. Be very smart. Be very conscious. Go to work. If your jobs got cut down, your hours got cut down, now your cost of living got cut down. That means you can't do what you used to do. Don't go out and buy expensive stuff, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to sell none of that stuff or barter none of that stuff off. Now, make sure when you get that money, some of our reparations that they're giving us, make sure you invest it properly. He's not trying to have profit off the pandemic. No, we're not profiting off of that. It's real. All the greedy people at the top, your turn is over. I believe in karma. See, you try to keep our people down. It's about to bite you in your asses now. You need us. We don't need you. My brother, the struggle is real. Watch your circle. Watch your surroundings. Peace, my brother. Peace, kings and queens. Be peaceful. Be passive. Stay in your lanes. Stay in your house. Peace, communities.
Peace. Definitely peace, you know. Wise words from a wise sister. And there's definitely going to be areas where they're going to be looking to hurt us. She right. They said no groups of no more than 10. You know how they get. So let's just be cool. She's right. You know, straight up. It ain't about being gangster. It's not about being thuggish. It's not about being a punk. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a family. Especially if you got people who depend on you. Real quick though, if you're interested, last week's show was called The public is the public locking down market collapse or something like that. I was talking about the market collapse, but once again, HUD suspended all evictions and foreclosures until the end of April. If you're interested, you want to look into the Stafford Act because that was invoked by the president, as well as the Defense Production Act, which allows them to request property. If you're looking at what does that mean, request property, force industry production. They can force industry production and expansion, and they can impose wage and price controls. So, some people will look at that and be like, oh, man, it's all bad. It's all bad. This is the Defense Production Act. So, there's a price controls where they're saying you can't be evicted. And, they're talking about direct payments as early as April 6th and on May 18th, 2 direct payments straight to people, straight to, people. Like I said, a lot of people talking about what should I do? Take that, man. Look, man, what? If you can get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, look, if you ain't into it, you're like, oh, I'm proud. Okay, fine, man. I'm not talking to you. Not even talking to you. I'm talking, I'm not even talking to you, man. Yeah, they mobilized the National Guard. They've been mobilized the National Guard, man. The water mains is breaking in Jersey City. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, man. I know. Look, because the Stafford Act is just get your provisions. They might do 2 weeks, but if they do, like I said, they're gonna have, it'd be cool, man. It'd be cool. Just be cool. Is what I'm saying. But yeah, water mains breaking in Jersey City. They pull water trucks out that have little faucets on the water trucks. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I say get your provisions. Stand in the line. Get your stuff. You just don't. You don't want to be stuck in your house without any food, without any, water or clean water or nothing like that. Like I said, don't panic though. Please do not panic. This is as soon as they have troops in place to help prevent looters and rioters. Oh, okay. So that's what they. It's gonna be a 2-week quarantine of all citizens. End of the weekend within 48 to 72 hours. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that too. But I heard that like 4 days ago. But look, I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. All I'm saying is, the Stafford Act. He already did that. He already did the Stafford Act. Stock up. Y'all get your provisions. Definitely get your provisions. Get your provisions. Get at least, 2 weeks supply of, some food. And it ain't got to be stupid. Like, we live off pasta and stuff. Most of us eat because we bored. 209-281-0036. Damn. No, that's not it. 615-29. Man, what's going on? 615-7943. 615-7943. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Peace.
615.
Can you hear me? So,
peace. Yep, got you.
What's going on, man? It's Jay, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Peace. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. Hey, I had a couple of questions that I didn't catch the show from last week, but I think it kind of correlates with what the question I was going to ask you is, with the retail apocalypse and everything going on in regards to all of these CEOs stepping down. So, do you think that it's in regards to the corona? The virus and actually knowing what was going on, kind of like what the conspiracy theory was that you just kind of stated earlier? I think the same thing, that it's been around for a while, or do you think that it's more so in correlation with the retail apocalypse? Like you got all these CEOs stepping down from eBay, Nike, everybody, So, and I'm wondering, do you think that what that's really in correlation to, because the market obviously is turning flips right now?
Yeah, I mean, That's a good question. I think CEOs step down when they can't turn the companies around. But I think a lot of them stepping down because, when Bill Gates stepped down from his foundation and then stepped down from the Berkshire Hathaway board or whatever, and then you got all these other CEOs stepping down, like you said. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these people knew what was up. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sister Vet, she always gives us a lot of words of wisdom, but just being honest, we all kind of saw this coming, and we've been talking about a lot of things as far as the economy, but I don't think anybody knew that it was going to come in this way and in this form with this virus, right? So the preparation that we were doing, obviously, it's going to be helpful if you were really doing your due diligence and being prepared. But overall, right now, it's trying to keep yourself safe, your family safe, and like you said, not panic. But for the people that actually have to still get out in the environment, because right now I still kind of go. I still have to get in and out, man. I still actually have things to go out and do. I kind of listened to the first part of the show, but I'm curious to see how this lockdown, because I definitely heard, you just read it a second ago, but I've heard that in the next 48 hours or so, it's going to be like a mass lockdown,
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that from multiple sources.
Yeah.
And that they're just waiting to get the National Guard in place and stuff. Yeah, I heard that. I've heard that. Definitely.
Yeah. So in regards to when that takes effect, I guess that's why this message is coming about for everybody not to panic, and you got ignorant fools out there that still going to try to take advantage when there is an opportunity to take advantage. But in a situation where we have to provide for our family, what do you recommend people actually do for this time frame outside of taking the money? Because this little money that the government gonna give us ain't, if you're willing to take it. Obviously, I was one of those people, but you cleared that up for me earlier. But thinking about it, is that little money is not going to help you stay afloat. So what do you suggest? What do you do to actually
if you in that situation, if you in that situation, man, the little money they give you, you should just be buying food with it. Because if they ain't going to evict you from the crib or foreclose on the house, then they're going to do the same thing with the power companies and the water companies and, the gas companies and stuff like that. They have to. You know what I mean? So that's only a matter of time. So I would say, prioritize, just prioritize food and water. Just prioritize those two things.
Important.
Yeah. Yeah. And just, like I said, stay calm, and we can live off of one meal a day. Easy. You know what I'm saying? And a snack or two. Some of us gonna lose some weight. We're gonna lose some weight. Some of us gonna lose some weight. Some of us got weight to lose anyways. You know what I'm saying? So
true.
For real. Some of us got weight to lose anyways. Yeah, I mean, look, my family used to do red beans and rice, man. Rice and gravy, man. Yeah. Like every night, rice and gravy. Got so tired of rice and gravy, man. Every single damn night. Mayonnaise and crackers. And I'm not saying that's what you do. I'm saying, man, I know a lot of us have been able to do in much worse situations. So, yeah, I mean, don't panic. I feel like we're gonna be good as long as we keep our minds straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree, and I agree with you. But ultimately, if after all of this kind of blows over, whenever they do in the vaccination, whatever the case may be, who's to say? I mean, it's a lot scarier and worse than a AIDS situation, man. Think about it. That's a sexually transmitted disease. or a disease where of open wounds or contact of such of open, open wounds or open contact, right? So that type of disease, people are able to kind of fend themselves from if you can pick and choose who you have sex with. But a disease like this, if they're telling you to stay 6 feet away from people, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't know. And some people don't have symptoms. So overall, it's a topic that I think should have been talked about a long time ago. And some of the things that are happening now, I think that ultimately they dropped the ball on. But overall, we gotta, I guess, do what it is, like you say, just stay calm and don't panic and do what it is that everybody needs to do is, I guess, self-quarantine until this all kind of passes over. But hopefully everybody's got their, their foundation established and everything is good to go. But it don't matter what you were doing. If you had a business, it's hurting you right now. And that's the only thing. I have my own business, and it's hurting me right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what to do,
Yeah, I'm just saying, though, like, if we put it in perspective, and you're right, you're absolutely right, I agree with you. And, if you have a business, it's hurting right now. But you got to put it into perspective, man. It's like, all this shit is fake. All of it, credit. So, like, fuck the credit, whatever about the credit, burn the credit up. Let that go first. First thing to go should be your business credit if you got business credit. Let's be honest. First thing I'm going to burn up is business credit. First thing, I'm a Yankee. I'm going to yeet the hell out of it. I'm going to be honest. If you talking about my family or the business, boom, I'm going to burn the business credit. Then I got a CPN, that's next. And then I got, the other one, and then that's next. And then I got, the a little bit on, a business trust. And I'll burn that. I'll burn it all because it's all fake. Who cares? Who really cares? This is what all this is for, really. If you got credit, this is what it's for right here, right now. If you got a savings, this is what it's for right here, right now. You know what I mean? Especially if you're young, if you're under, 50 or so, you can get the bread back. You're under 60 or so, you can get the bread back depending on what you're doing. But this is what it's for right here. I'm burning up the business credit, man, as we speak, baby. Straight up. Until I don't have to anymore. And they about to do, he said they're going to do loans, small business loans and stuff. Man, just stay solvent. Just chill out. Just as best as you can. At the very least, you're going to have a bank account that's not negative, that's directly associated with the business, so that you can receive those loans. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get into that, get into that. It's that's why I say if we stay calm, we can figure it out. That's why number one is to stay calm because we can figure it out. Dude, I listen to dude speak. I was dying because the one reporter was asking him about China because he keeps calling it the Chinese virus, and she was trying to get him to stop saying that basically. And he was like, because it came from China, because it's Chinese, because it like I was dying, I was rolling. You know what I'm saying? But like, I was cracking up. But I watched it. I watched the whole thing, dude. Here's another thing, y'all. My man's in his first term. He's up for re-election. If he was in his second term and there was no way he can get re-elected, I would be much more concerned. You know what I'm saying? But my man is concerned about being re-elected. You know what I mean? So he wants to look good. He wants to handle this shit in the proper way, I'm sure. He knows the world's watching him, and he knows like all the U.S. citizens and the Americans are watching him too. So, yeah, he was trying to downplay it, whatever. Maybe he thought it was fake news or something because, whatever. But, I mean, today I heard the dude talking today, and the dude was talking for real. Pence got up there. He was talking for real. He talking about bipartisan. Cool. Because I know a lot of people that depend on the system. So, just chill. Like, they doing it right now. As soon as he say it on TV, they already talked about it before that. He got people working on it. It's rolling out. It's because they already know. They're going to do everything they can to keep this shit cool. To keep it cool. But that stock market, that shit been coming. That correction has been coming. Been coming.
We talked about
I feel like
on the one-off.
It's going to keep going, too. Definitely going to keep going.
You've been watching. Yeah, it's going crazy right now. And I know they shut down, trading on the
They did it like
floor,
5 or 6 times in the past week and a half. They don't shut it down. Like one day they shut it down like 3 times or something. I was like, damn, they keep halting the trade.
I don't know why they still having it.
Because they got to.
They might as well just go to online.
But I'm saying though, like if they shut it all the way, but they know they're gonna do that next week though. Just put all the virtual ones in there. But it's like if they shut it down, it's just you just letting them know because you letting everybody know it's all bad. They trying to keep they worried about the look. Think Hollywood. Think a broke rapper in a rental car. Like that's what's going on right now. Straight up. That's what's happening right now.
Right. I agree. Yeah, but that's what I told you when we talked last about how the only thing that I would still continue to kind of look at it trading is currency because that's based off supply and demand with Forex. Because that's currency, man. So I don't really rely on like a company and the shares of stock, but outside of that, man, I wouldn't focus on the market at all right now. It's ugly. So I've got to figure out something, and
Yeah.
But anyway,
hopefully you got a savings, and if you got any metals, hopefully you got some cash. If you got any metals, if you got to sell anything, it's got to be gold. You got to hold the silver. You can't sell silver right now. It's all bad. But Well,
the problem is assets. It's real estate. And it ain't. I can't move right now. So it's kind of ugly. But
they dropped the interest rates and all that stuff. Like maybe you can get a HELOC or something like that. Man, do it. Here's the way I'll look at it. If I'm thinking about it, and if I have the urgency or the feeling or the urge, I'm finna do it. So if this is what you're thinking about, man, you should be looking into that. I feel like did they drop the interest rates, man? You can go in there and might get a little HELOC, a little home equity line of credit or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Pull a little, boom. Do it now. Call them, hit them up.
They'll go right now. I understand where you're going. They'll go right now.
Let it ride. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And then
I don't care.
In the IT thing.
I don't care if by the time this stuff over, me and my family in 3 tents in a park, and we ain't got nothing else. As long as we all safe and had enough food and was able to get clean water and stuff, I think that's really what it's all about. And I think we need to take it back to fundamentals. I think as this system changes over, the wealth transfer. The influence of the petrodollar, the United States, is going to start to wane and stuff. And, I think it's time for us to, kind of settle back in and be like, all right, well, let's get back to reality. Let's get back to the 90s where everybody was talking about let's keep it real. And, get within our means, maybe get off the credit. Maybe the credit's not going to be here on the other side. Maybe if it is here, it's going to be different. I think, we should really reevaluate what our priorities and what's important to us. Now is the time.
I agree.
Straight up, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Look, bump your job, damn that job. Did you like that job? Did you enjoy that job? And I'm not talking about you specifically, Jay. I'm just saying in general. You know what I'm saying? Did you like that job? Did you enjoy that job? Or was it just a paycheck? Right now is an opportunity, a large opportunity to start over. If you can get on the internet, you can get on YouTube. There's Khan Academy. You can learn some shit right now. Whatever, you can learn how to program. You can learn how to do some networking. There's so many things you can learn on YouTube right now, on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop. You got time. A lot of people's not at work. Spend some time with your family. Spend some time with your children. You know what I'm saying? Readjust. This is what we've been fighting against the whole time. This is what we want, y'all. This is what we want. And for some of us, this will force us to get on some creativity, force us to look more into our entrepreneurial spirit. and that's what we need. It's going to force the United States to get more manufacturing in the country, bring back manufacturing. You know what I'm saying? Because China can't even, they shut down. Like, we need stuff. You're going to have to start manufacturing in here. It's going to hurt, but overall, I feel like this is a good thing. This is what I've been waiting for. You know what I'm saying? Get these fools off of me.
Yeah.
Get them off of me. So,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that's what's up, man. I ain't going to hold nobody else. I know you got other callers, man. I just wanted to chime in, let you know I'm here. Give you my salute. I appreciate everything you do and all the information that you provide. And I just hit down a couple quick questions and statements, man. I appreciate you.
Man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you calling in. Appreciate you. Take care of yourself, man. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
All right, peace, bro.
Peace to the gods. All right, 816-8199, and then I might be out of here. 816-8199. Peace. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, so this is TK. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. What's going on?
Hey, I'm first-time caller into the show. I want to thank you for the show you provide weekly and all the information you're giving out. And I don't have too much to add, but, I will say I was sort of a conspiracy theorist when they was introducing this social distancing. But I'm here in Kansas City, and I found an article in the Kansas City Star that, basically compared this to in 1918 and the Spanish flu or influenza. That,
Spanish
flu killed 50 million people. But they were doing the exact same thing at that time, but because of the politics here in Kansas City, they actually lifted the quarantine because it was bad for business. And we had more deaths here in Kansas City than St. Louis, which at the time had 2.5 times more people. So that kind of, brought me back to some reality that this is real. And so yeah, that's I was definitely looking at the ways that, those in power might want to take advantage in this situation, and they still can, but this social distancing, I think, is a real thing. And if there are people that have weak immune systems, things like that, it's definitely a good idea to try and keep them isolated during this phase, because we don't know what all this COVID-19 is doing, but we do know it's killing people. And,
true indeed.
It's going to get worse.
And then there's, like you said, there's people with weak immune system. They don't know how long this virus can live on surfaces, on your clothes, on cardboard boxes, on copper doorknobs and stuff like that. And I think what they're doing with the elderly, and they're not letting people visit them, and they got to visit them through the window. I think that's what they should be doing. I think I think a lot of Americans are entitled and just want to do what they want to do and blah blah blah, and whatever, and free will and whatever. I think look, man, you can't, if it harms someone else, then you're going against natural law. And even if I didn't mean to, and I didn't know, well, you potentially carrying around a virus that's going to kill somebody.
I mean, I think people got a good habit. People got a good. I mean, most people that are conscious of it have a good habit of washing their hands after they touch something. But doorknobs are always in the way. You gotta, especially if you got to twist the door. It's going to be hard to do that without. So, I mean, those doorknobs are the most dangerous thing out there, really. You gotta put your hands on it. And so, yeah, you gotta remember wash your hands. But yeah, this is definitely an epidemic. I mean, back in 1918, they said they was limiting crowds to 20 people. They closed down churches, schools, movie theaters. They closed all that stuff down back in 1918. So. This, when I first was hearing this, I was like, man, they up to something. But no, this is real. They trying to keep this thing from spreading. But if it has been around for a long time, and they just now they really just starting to test, All these companies have been donating 500,000 test kits, and Walmart's volunteered to set up a test drive-through center. And, you wonder when these tests is really going to get ramping up, because people are saying that we have to continue to test, and they ain't been testing.
They ain't trying to test. He's not trying to release. They ain't trying to release the exact numbers of how many people have it.
And that's, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. You don't want panic.
I think it's a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing because people would panic. People would freak the hell out. And then if you look at what happened with Italy, and then they're looking at what happened with South Korea and China, and how, Italy is just getting whooped. Whereas South Korea, they got a hold of it.
They said Italy had the highest deaths today, and they've been in
they was chilling. Those fools, but they wasn't really. Well, yeah, they've been quarantined for 4 weeks, but they didn't quarantine. Some would say they didn't quarantine properly when they were supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Whereas South Korea did it like wow. They handled it. They took care of it, and China did the same thing. That's why China's numbers are dropping, supposedly, allegedly.
Okay. Yeah, let's hope that the reports that are coming out are accurate, and that there is going to be some sometime that this subsides so we can get past this phase. But
I just think the biggest thing is to worry about your vibration, chill, stay calm. You don't want to be all worried and stuff. It messes with your immune system. You want to get proper sleep. You want to get enough water. You want to get if you can get your hands on vegetables and fruits and stuff. I mean, you want to, you just want to worry about your immune system and stay in, as calm of a state as you can at all times, and don't be up worrying and stuff like that. Get sleep. Don't get sick. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen people make themselves sick, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna get sick, chill out. And then they get sick. Like, dude, because you over there stressing for 24 hours, 48 hours. Now you sick for 2 weeks, fool. People get sick. You make yourself sick. That's why number one is stay calm. Chill out. Like, stay calm. That's the biggest thing that you could do to benefit your immune system is to stay calm. Straight up. Don't be worrying. All that cortisol in your, some countries, when the people are freaked out, especially women, they'll make them drink sugar water. And there's a compound in sugar water that inhibits cortisol, which is the stress hormone and stuff. Like, stress hormone is all bad. Stress is all bad. The only thing that's good for is running or fighting. Other than that, stop it. Stop it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was interesting that you, when you talked about hunkering down in place, that it's okay to be out if you exercise, and I like that.
Yeah, they say, "What are you doing out here?" They're like, "I'm exercising, sir." But am I not allowed to exercise? I'll go home right now, sir. Like, man, we need to be chilling. We need to chill. We need to know what to say. I'm exercising. I'm on the way to the grocery store. They're going to ask for your ID. You better be going to the closest grocery store to your spot. Get your stuff and go back to the crib, man. Get on the internet, man. Play a game or something.
Yeah, I was out today. I was after rice, actually, and I could not find any. I only looked at 2 spots, but no rice.
No rice, man. The rice is gone, man. The rice is gone. They're talking about the toilet paper all over the news, but there's other stuff that's gone. But hey, man, there's one more caller, man, and I got like 5 minutes left, and then we out of here, man. I appreciate you, TK, calling in, fam.
Hey, thanks for taking my call. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Absolutely.
I'll take it. Bye.
Peace. All right, 804-4038. 804-4038, peace. What's your name? Where you calling from? 804-4038. Hit your mute button. Did you press 1 on accident? Oh, okay, there you go. Peace.
Yeah, I got you, peace, brother Robert from Virginia.
Hey, what's going on, fam?
It's all good, brother. Making it good regardless. Yeah, I appreciate the show and the information. And I just wanted to tell a little story for some food for thought when it comes to how we deal with this situation. I think it was about 10 years ago. I was working for this foster care agency, and because you're dealing with the public and children and all, they make sure you take the vaccine. And so I asked the nurse, who was a sister, I said, what's in this vaccine? And she said, well, you don't want to know. And I said, yeah, I do. She said it again just to be sure. She said, you don't want to know. I said, yeah, actually, I do want to know. And so she said, I think at that time it was, I don't know if it was flu vaccination, or I don't know if they were testing for AIDS heavy, but whatever it was, she said, well, it's actually the virus. And so in the vaccination, she was telling me that she's basically injecting you with the virus to see how your body reacts to it. And what she was saying is they were going to, they wait for 48 hours and then inject a little area, close to the top of the skin, and then it creates a little bump. And so it created a little bump in my skin, but I've been researching and doing certain health classes and stuff like that. Now on mine, it went down in 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes. I mean, I didn't even notice it. I just kind of looked back at it, and it was down. But they were saying they look at it to see if it's gone within 48 hours, which I think at the conversation we were having, she talked about it, saying that your body's antibodies could deal with it if it went down. And so, if they're coming up or looking at a vaccine situation, just like I said, food for thought, something to think about, educational purposes.
Yeah. That's what they do. Sounds like a tuberculosis TB test. But yeah, they put it, yep, and then come look at it, and then if you good, you can get the job. If you can't, you out of here. Yeah, it sounds like TB.
Yeah, could have been.
Right. Well, yeah, man, thanks for calling in, man. I think we got 60 seconds, man. I got to wrap the show up, and we out of here, man. Appreciate you calling in, fam. All right. Peace. Okay, y'all. That's the show, man. We pretty much streamed to the end. I know that things are going on, man. We're going to be good. Just chill. Straight up. We good. We got this. Everything that we really need, we've already been through, or it's in our DNA, or someone in our family. We just got to chill, get our heads together, and think of solutions. And don't worry about the problems. The only thing we got to do is acknowledge the problems and think of solutions and potential problems, what could happen, what we got to do. Provisions are important. I think getting some cash is important. And I also think staying calm is the most important. But ultimately, I feel we definitely gonna be all good. I got a good feeling about this. Admin at welcometothefoundation.com. You want to holler at me? You want to book a consultation? See what's up with the trustee training and the 50% off until this is wrapped up. Whatever, hit me up. Admin at welcometothefoundation.com. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'm sorry last week's show got burned up. I don't know what happened. But, just in case, I got the backup for this show. And I'll be here next week. If you just want to reach out, I know people are going to be sitting around. Shoot me an email, admin at welcometothefoundation.com. Chop it up. But we all in this together. We all good. 10 things you're thankful for before you go to sleep tonight. Keep it thorough. Y'all take care. Appreciate y'all.